September 16, 2024. Daily Bread. Passage, 2 Samuel chapter 5, verse 17 to verse 25. Key verse 19. Title: David defeats the Philistines. When the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king over Israel, they went up in full force to search for him. But David heard about it and went down to the stronghold. Now the Philistines had come and spread out in the Valley of Rephaim. So David inquired of the Lord, "Shall I go and attack the Philistines? Will you deliver them into my hands?" The Lord answered him, "Go, for I will surely deliver the Philistines into your hands." So David went to Baal-perazim, and there he defeated them. He said, "As waters break out, the Lord has broken out against my enemies before me." So that place was called Baal-perazim. The Philistines adorned their idols there, and David and his men carried them off. Once more, the Philistines came up and spread out in the Valley of Rephaim. So David inquired of the Lord, and he answered, "Do not go straight up, but circle around behind them and attack them in front of the poplar trees. As soon as you hear the sound of marching in the tops of the poplar trees, move quickly, because that will mean the Lord has gone out in front of you to strike the Philistine army." So David did as the Lord commanded him, and he struck down the Philistines, all the way from Gibeon to Gezer. Daily Bread Message. King David was the mortal enemy of the Philistines. The last thing in the world they wanted was for David to be king over all Israel. So they came in full force against David in the Valley of Rephaim. Then David inquired of the Lord as to whether he should go up against them. The Lord said yes, and he gave David victory over the Philistines. David recognized the Lord's work and that his victory was only because, quote, "The Lord has broken out against his enemies before me." The Philistine army made one more attempt to defeat David in the Valley of Rephaim. Again, David sought the Lord and followed the Lord's instruction. Because he did this, the Lord gave him victory once again. David defeated the Philistines from Gibeon all the way to Gezer. When we humble ourselves to the Lord and follow his words, he gives us victory. Prayer. Father, help us that we may depend not on ourselves, but on you alone, for victory over our enemies, no matter who or what those enemies are. One word, the victory belongs to the Lord.